All right, welcome back to Alea Jacta Est. This is tutorial 20, and today I'm going to show you how to use the replay function. And sometimes you're going to hear people talking about, okay, do a replay or look at the replay. That does not actually mean redo the turn. So it's not like you're going back and redoing the turn or playing the turn again. That's actually not what it means. What it is when we run the turn, we see that the turn is processed, and we see different forces moving around and battles happening and so forth. The replay option allows you to go back and to slow that down and sort of, in some ways, look at it from a different scenario, because we're really able to focus in on one region, for instance. So let me do it, and I think if you haven't done this or it's new for you, you'll see what I'm talking about. You want to go up here and click on Replay Previous Turn. So it's the one with 2 arrows, and it takes a second to load, so that's normal. Just give it a couple seconds, and then basically the map pops up, and you have this this little system up here, which kind of will pause, play backwards, start of turn, jump to previous day. So let's just go back to start of turn. And I'm going to zoom in here into our Weston Military Theater, because it's quite an interesting turn last time. Now you have a couple options. One is you can just hit play, and it just moves them in at 1 day at a time. You can see our forces moving south, moving south, moving south. One force stops, their equities comes forth. That ends Antony's army, so you can kind of see that he's moving south, and then Cassius' force retreats, and then nothing else happens. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is you can actually click just 1 day at a time, or 1 day back, just jump to next day. And this is even a more detailed way. And one thing to do is this. So we see Antony's army is moving south here, and on day 20, suddenly Cassius' force appears. Okay, and there was a battle on day 20, and then Cassius' force retreats. So you can see, okay, Antony's army is moving south. Day 20, Cassius' force appears. And then if you go to day 20 on the message board here, Antony's army has arrived, and then it tells you some more specific information that Pompeians failed to retreat, and they then succeeded in retreating, but in doing so, for instance, we captured 9,000 weapons and we won a battle. Quite significant battle. There's not really much left of their Cassius force here. A lot of people like to use the replay turn, especially if you really kind of want to see day by day what's happening, and it's a way to slow it down, because when you actually run the turn, it's going through it, and it's kind of, it's hard. You're jumping around. Like my friend Newman, if you've seen the other the American Civil War videos, he's like, it's too much. I don't know what's happening. So this is a way to go back and see, kind of see what's happening on a day by day movement. Okay, as far as the turn goes, I'm raising money, I'm selling prisoners, I'm getting replacements. We're going to try to hold here in Capua. Caesar's going to continue the attack. He defeated part of this force last turn, so we're going to try to defeat them and storm this town. We have them under siege here in Apollonia, and I'm continuing a full press southward down, and we want to our next thing we want to go for here is Carthaginoba, and that's the next strategic town. So I think we're doing pretty well. Haven't really been able to stabilize the situation out here, but hopefully we're able to do that relatively soon. And yeah, okay, so let's run the turn and see and see what happens. Okay, so Caesar is in a stalemate out here, although they did lose more men. And yes, victory! Looks like we have now taken the town, so that's a big plus. Not really, Roma is sort of to the rear of us, and there's also a legion that's a garrison there as well as additional forces. So I'm not really worried about Roma right now. It looks like they are moving north, but Capua easily holds, and that was kind of a bad attack by the Pompeians. I don't know why they did that. All right. Ooh. So our first force here has arrived, and this is stalemate. Antonius is coming in behind with another force, so I think we're going to be able to push them out if they haven't retreated already. And looks like, oh, is that Pompey? Who is that? And we're going to find out because they've now moved into Carthagena, and Pompey has reappeared. Oh gosh, it was such a wild. He's so fast. I mean, I just don't know. Although you look at this now, he doesn't really have a lot left with him. He's only had one legion. I was a bit worried about it, but I don't know if his men starved. And we have been really capturing a lot of lots of units. I will show you this. Let's see, is it F6? I think we have. Is that right? We've taken 79,000 prisoners. The Pompeians have lost 99,000. Or we've lost 79,000. Prisoners taken are losses. Okay, well, I think that we've taken. Okay, oh, so we've taken 26,000 prisoners, and I assume this is. And this is it. Okay, so how many men we have lost so far in the struggle? About 80,000. They've lost about 100,000. When in doubt, look at the tooltip. We can all learn from that. That is for certain. And hopefully you are using those tooltips just as much, if not more, than I am. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye. Oh yeah, and I wanted to add one more point. If you want to use the replay option, you need to go into options. Actually, media, and make sure save replay is checked. I believe the default is that it is not checked. So when you load the game, go in media, options, media, and make sure save replay is checked. And then you'll have the option to use the replay. Otherwise, I think you hit the button and nothing happens. And we learned that 10 or 15 tutorials ago. Okay, so hopefully that helps. And yeah, see you next time again.